All right, listen up. This briefing concerns an asset that's been hiding in plain sight. We've officially had to reclassify a common fruit as a biological weapon. This information is for your operational awareness only. Stay sharp.
Yeah, you see this thing in the produce aisle and you think it's a snack. You are wrong. This is a biological weapon, practically engineered for conquest. Today, we're going to peel back the skin and reveal the truth about the silent war it's been winning for centuries.
So here's our docket. We'll start with identifying the asset, move to its primary offensive capabilities, review its payload dispersal system, discuss tactical applications, and then we'll conclude with mandatory containment protocols. Pay attention.
Okay, Section 1, Asset Identification. Our subject is Psidium guava. You probably know it by its common name, guava. For the purpose of this analysis, though, we are treating it as a hostile biological agent.
Our analysis confirms this is a Tier 1 invasive threat. Its operational parameters include, believe it or not, island-wide ecological takeover. This is all facilitated by an unnaturally accelerated growth rate. Field intel even confirms it out-colonized human explorers in key strategic zones like Hawaii and Fiji, establishing a foothold long before our history books were even written.
Moving on, Section 2, Subterranean Warfare. We're getting into its primary weapon system now. See, the guava doesn't just compete for sunlight, it wages war underground. We're talking about a full-on chemical offensive against any and all competing plants.
The scientific term for this is allelopathy, but really it's just a calculated act of sabotage. The asset's roots release these toxic biochemicals to literally poison the surrounding soil. It creates a kill zone for any other plant. It doesn't share territory, it sterilizes it.
Now this slide makes a critical comparison. You probably understand the physical threat of bamboo, right? Its roots can tear right through concrete foundations, brute force. But the guava, it's more insidious. It doesn't use brute force, it uses chemical warfare. It poisons the earth itself to ensure that nothing else can survive.
All right, Section 3, Payload Dispersal. We're now covering its second major offensive capability, the propagation system for its biological munitions, and by munitions, I mean its seeds.
This is a 4-stage delivery sequence. It's brilliant, actually. Stage 1, ingestion. The target consumes the fruit, taking in hundreds of armored seeds. Stage 2, survival. These seeds are hardened, tough enough to withstand digestive acids. Stage 3, activation. Here's where it gets clever. The fruit pulp itself acts as a laxative, triggering a rapid transit. And finally, Stage 4, dispersal. The seeds are expelled, fully fertilized, and ready to colonize a new location. The host is an engineered, totally unwitting part of the delivery system.
So let's be crystal clear about this. When you consume this fruit, you are not the consumer. You are the courier. You are acting as a biological delivery service for a foreign agent, and you are being used to expand its territory.
All right, Section 4, Tactical Applications. Because every threat, if you're smart, presents an opportunity. We will now pivot from threat analysis to asset utilization, specifically how to convert these hostile traits into advantages in a collapse scenario.
This chart tells you a lot of what you need to know. Look at the vitamin C density. That's compared to a standard issue orange. It's not even close. The guava is a nutritional powerhouse. In a long-term survival situation, this kind of density provides a decisive tactical advantage for maintaining unit readiness when other resources are long gone. So here are its key applications. 1. It's a rapid food source. Its accelerated growth produces a massive food supply in a fraction of the time of a standard orchard. 2. It's a vitamin bank, a field-ready source of essential nutrients to keep a community healthy. And 3, and this is smart, you can create a defensive barrier. You weaponize its allelopathy. Plant a perimeter of guava to create a naturally weed-proof border to protect your core crops.
Okay, final section. Containment protocols. This asset must be managed. Failure to adhere to these protocols will result in catastrophic failure. Let me be clear. This is not a suggestion, it's an order.
This is your standard operating procedure. Step 1, isolation. You plant it far away from your primary crops to prevent root sabotage. Step 2, harvesting. You maximize its utility. The wood is dense, good for tools, and the tree is a carbon-pulling machine. Step 3, and this is the most critical part, seed neutralization.
You must process every single seed after consumption. Do not let one reach your compost pile, or you'll be planting an enemy forest in your own backyard.
So let's just recap here. We took an agent capable of poisoning entire ecosystems, and we commercialized it. We put it in a juice box. The disconnect here is absolutely staggering.
Just remember its history. This isn't just a plant, it's a biological saboteur, an operative that outmaneuvered the world's greatest explorers and claimed entire islands before they even saw the shoreline.
So the final takeaway is this: an asset, officially designated a Tier 1 invasive threat, is currently sitting on the shelf of your local grocery store, just hungrily waiting for its next courier.
Now that's absolutely wild.